Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of 40k Maechanicus. In the last episode we had done some things. We had got some Bloodstone, so we can do some level ups. I would just like to have a look. Yes, thank you Skolvala, that was very insightful. I'd like to have a look at what missions we have available to us. Scutari Alpha. Ooh, extra cognition. We will quite possibly doing that one. Meh. And ooh. Some tasty things there. Some tasty things there. Well, first things first, we should do our levels, because levels are so important in this. So important. So, let us come over to our first tech priest. Now, I have a few little tips and tricks. So, every single tech priest, no matter what their class, what their discipline, whatever, should have this one and this one. This one, more importantly, grants one cognition at the beginning of the unit's turn. Yes, please. Num 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 num. Delicious. Right. I've done this in the other way round this time, which is kind of odd. What I mean by that is the first one I've clicked on is actually our melee fighter. Okay. Do we spend another 108? I'm not going to spend another 180 on you. I'm sorry, Tech Priest, but you're just not the one we're looking for. The Engine Seer. The Engine Seer, amazingly, is the one we're looking for. We want this, which has basically used up all of our goodie slots. We have 2 of them. That's good. For now, we will give you a power axe, because it's an all right, 3 to 5 for a cognition isn't great, but the attacks of opportunity are quite nice. The arc pistol, I'm really sorry, I don't like this weapon. For 1 cognition, you get 1 to 2 energy damage and 1 damage in a chain effect. It's just not good enough. I'm sorry, not for 1 cognition when this is 0 cognition. No, why would you? Anyway, we have a small amount left. Hang on. Oh, Diddums, he hasn't got anything. Okay, we have to spend some on him, because at the moment he can't actually do anything, which is sad. Hang on a minute. So, I'm about 71% through this game in my personal playthrough. I'm quite addicted. I think I've got 4 tech priests at the moment. I've not got that picture. I've got 3 tech priests who all look like him. And then I've got 1 who looked like this dude. It's a little bit breaking, but anyway. So with you, my friend, immediately we're actually going to go for gaining cognition. Because it's just a great idea. It really is. That means at the start, in our first round, we gain 3 cognition. Well, why wouldn't you take that? I mean, that's just brilliant. And what we're going to do with this guy is actually give him 2 weapons. He's not going to do a massive amount, I mean, I could give him an energy one just to give him a bit of... Nah, we'll go for damage. So now we get 3 cognition in our turn, which I quite like. We're also going to get rid of that, and we're going to give you a Phosphor Serpenta. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Let's go to the mission tab. I believe we want to do this one to get the extra cognition, because, oh, that would be so good. So good. Oh, sadness. Okay, so the alphas are not as good as the actual Skitarii units. So yeah, both these alphas are actually kind of meh in the grand. Yeah, 1 to 10. That's the issue with that gun. In the grand scheme of things. Right, we're gonna go for your mission. Yes. Okay, let us launch. Ah, it's so nice having different portraits. It really is actually really nice. Come along, little Skitarii. Ooh, we have a Vanguard. We have a Vanguard. Come with us, Vanguard. Do we have a better healing canticle? No. We have a better damaging one, which is there. I don't see the point in having 2 damaging ones. We shouldn't. If we need that many damaging ones, and we've done something very wrong for physical attacks. Whereas cognition is always useful. We have a problem. We have a problem, Magos. It is doubtful you would seize my attention with such allegory. Were they going to plan? It is doubtful you would seize my attention with such allegory. Were they going to plan, Subdomina? Urgency? Might have been urgency. One of my Skitarii units is escorting an Oculus topographics. One of my Skitarii units is escorting an Oculus topographics to produce fuller interior scans of the tomb of Agarith. They have become bogged down by Necron attacks and are cut off. They will surely perish if they do not get immediate support. And the Oculus. It will be lost too. And yes, I am aware it is worth a lot more than any of my soldiers' lives. It is hallowed technology, and we must save it for the Omnisire. The last communication from the Skitarii said they were under heavy fire and trying to prepare a defensive position. Since then, they've gone dark. They're either dead, or the architecture of the tomb is interfering with their comms again. Both possibilities reduce the percentage chance of the Oculus topographics being recovered. Which is why I need your tech priests on this, Magus. We have to move with speed and a hell of a lot of firepower that I can supply. We advance immediately. Yes, Magos. Thank you, Magos. Ah, here we are on the map. So, a few little things I've learnt. You do not need to complete the whole map. There is nothing on the map that says you have to. It's only the completionist. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. It's only the completionist in you. That's the word, completionist. Within you that makes you think you have to go round. I have completed tomb missions with 1% added on, and the game has a minimum, so it goes up. So it is up to you. We're going to try and go fairly quickly, just because this lets us do more missions later on. The chamber ahead is covered in dust and debris, which clearly shows the tracks of the Oculus Topographica. It is clear it went this way, and the trail is left could be followed by the cohort to reach the location as quickly as possible. Advance the trial ahead entry. Avoid the trail ahead, the trail entirely, in case the enemy has used it to set up an ambush. Follow the trail with all haste. Follow the trail, but slowly, in case of enemy Maechanicus. Follow the trail, but slowly, in case the enemy expects Maechanicus troops to be following the Scutari unit. There we go, with all haste. Ooh. The cohort heads rapidly in the direction of the Oculus Topographica. Through the fields, though they feel the eyes of the Necrons upon them. As they do so, they outpace any attempt to flank or ambush them, and make excellent headway towards their objective. Necron initiative decreased. Nice. It still gave us +2 to our chart. So we're not going to go this way. This is going to be one of the rooms that we leave. Sadly. It's one of the Oculus Topographica's beacons. It deploys them to help it scan the area. It could already have started mapping the tomb. There could be more nearby, if you think it's worth finding them. Search for more beacons. So, the deployment beacon lies at an intersection in the passageway. Bloody hell, my brain took a while to think of that word. Search for more beacons and recover them. The Necrons might have been interested in the beacons too. Booby trap it to... Okay, no, I'm not booby trapping technology. Do not search for more beacons. The data they might contain is not worth holding. No. Get the beacons. It's annoying, to be honest with you. Oh no, we did get some CP out of it, okay. The cohort searches the area and locates 2 more beacons. Pausing to extract the information from each. The Necrons, however, are closing in and quickly become aware of the cohort's location. Not for long, they're not, if this battle works out correctly. So why would I do a battle if I want to be quick? In the battles, you can actually lower your overall awakening by destroying the consoles. Ooh, new Necron. New template detected. Observing. Excitement statemented. How glorious. The xenose vary their weapons equals Tesla weapon tech. Plus Tesla weapon tech. They do not show signs of Prometheum fuel tech, which only shows their ineffective steps in technologically advancement. I recall that in Xenos and the chant verse .001010001 the Xenos. Not now, Videx. We've dealt with the Immortals for a while now. Their role... They're proving to be a worthy threat. Now they have separate weapon patterns. This is most concerning for our troops, sire. Troops are of little concern. Mission is always priority over bio-life form. Thank you, Redactus. How insightful. Whoa. Okay. Well, we've got a few enemies. However, we do have initiative. So you shall go there. You will not block yourself off, but you will come down there. I'm going to give us a bit of support on this side with a servitor. I mean, really, you're there to... Do you know what? We're just going to delay you. You'll go at the end of the turn. Ah, brothers, cognition. Oh dear. You're not really the one to be going up against him. Come here. I think you would be better off revealing his stats. So he's only got 5 health. The xenose will fall. Right. Use up some precious cognition. Oh, no, he won't fall. You can only do 2 to 4. Fire! And fire again! Die, xenose. And then you're going to be quite wasteful. You're going to come over here and you're going to grab some cognition. Hang on, was there a... I got the feeling there was something that would move. Never mind. And then you're going to use up another cognition to go and get 2 more. Something is looking at me. You can see there's a red line sometimes. Okay, that'll do for you. So I'm just checking out my frame rate because I'm noticing it's not as high as it should be. Just trying to... Maechanicus. Look at him. He's glorious. Okay, no. It's nothing, I guess. So, what we're going to do first is... let me just double check. He is the one? He is. I would like to... No. Although we've got another tech priest. Go and help Servi. Servitor. And I like this, you see. The servo skull actually stays with the servitor. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Right. Die. Brothers, he has much armor. Come on, crit. Not a crit, but a high-leveled attack. Now, do we go for... I think his armor would save him from... He'd take 1 damage. 1 damage isn't really enough. Ooh, cognition. Cognition. So what we'll find here... Ooh, there it is. So right, we want to get to that in a minute. Realistically, we want to try and keep the flayed one down here alive. I've probably screwed that up. We'll see. Right. Come here, please. Fire. Come on, 8. Yeah, critical. Beautiful. Ah, brothers. Cook. Ah. Yes, I forgot about him. Right, you come to here. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think he might be going after him. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it certainly looks that way. I would probably get shot if I stay there. So let's get moving. Now he should, yeah, go for the closest target. Ah, good work, Servitor. Attack of opportunity. And yes, he is actually going for... He's going for this tech priest, which works in our advantage, actually. Attack. Ooh, critical hit. Threw him to the side like a ragdoll. Glorious. Now stand there just in case the enemy tries to squeak out another unit. That will prevent them. Now, we're not going to put another unit down. We don't need another unit. Just use up your movement. I don't actually care about you. We have full cognition. So delay your turn. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot about him, Dad. No! Don't you dare. Right. You've got the movement boat. Yes, you have. Okay. Get going. You need to move. Come over here. Yes. Come on. Get going. This is what we want you for. Scan this. Glorious Blackstone. And then... strike that. You can do... No, not quite. Not quite enough. And yeah, if you plan out your engagements properly, and if you get enough of them, you can take it all the way down. It's glorious. Also, if you complete a mission well within time, like if you complete one of these in 2 turns, the game will reward you with minus to your time. Well, I don't... Actually, I will get the cognition. Thinking about it. Kill him. Shoot him now. End his miserable xenose life. Cognition. Execute. There we go. Much better. Beautiful. Now, did we... Because that would be a good example. Ah! There we go. So you can see, we actually did the mission so quickly that we were able to reduce the awaken timer by 4. And one of our servitors got healed as well. And we got some Blackstone. So, combat is actually far better than exploring rooms, which I didn't realise at first. So, we can go back. That's not going to cost us anything. I think we go to one more room, and then we try and do 2 of these, and then we leave. Because that will still give us a chance to lower it right down. Not a good sign for it to have become separated. Perhaps it was damaged by enemy fire. In any case, it might contain some useful data. A malfunctioning servo skull drifts around this chamber. Trailing sparks. It looks like one of it looks like one that accompanied the unit escorting the Oculus Topographica. God, I hate that word. I hate many words, actually. Extract the data. Recover the servo skull. Search the chamber before trying to recover. Enemies may be nearby. I'm going to go this one. The cohort checks out the chamber, which proves devoid of the enemy. During their search, however, the servo skull shorts out and drops to the floor, after which it can be claimed easily. We head up. It is a bit weird having it go up and down, and getting these again. But I'd rather get them again than they automatically stay up. The panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room, beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards. I'm going to go with this one. I can't actually remember which one it is. When you get the right one, it will glow green, but they change with every tomb you go to, so yeah, this one. Oh, we got +1 health for everyone. Excellent. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary searing within. Clearly it is of xenose origin. Sparks of data leak through the aged sealant used to contain the treasures within. Okay. Little bit odd that it was binary that healed us, but fair enough. Okay, now this is odd. This is exactly the same room, but this time that's not glowing. I'm going to go with this one, even though my gut is telling me this one. A container of some sort that seemingly has is exactly the same. There are a lot of events in this game. You can't expect them to all be unique. That would be it's going to be 2% anyway. I'd rather try and get it lower down. So we come in here, it goes to 2. In this battle, we might be able to get it down to 1. It might be a set. It is always going to be 2% or 3%. Also, it rounds up. Catathrowin battle servitor armed. Oh, hang on. Cataphracton. I'm sure it's meant to be cataphracti. Battle servitor armed. Armor not thick enough. Castalipic provides equal ineffectivity. Must find weakness before we're connection lost. It appears that Xenos form triggered a fragment recording from Raskaf. Indeed, it appears we'll have a tough time using heavily armed forces against this specimen. Maybe we can use their strength against them. Wise words, Dominus. Scan or destroy. Damn it, I just spilt some coffee all down my face. Nice. The Omnisire was not pleased with my lubrication. Libations so close to the blessed computer. Yeah. Right, so let's put a servitor down here. And let's put a vanguard over here. Just so everyone can see the vanguards. Oh, I should have put them right next to each other and had a zoom. Oh, come on. Bill, out. Oh, we're missing. Almost. I love the survey skulls. But look, he looks pretty badass. I mean, check that out. Awesome. Right. So, servitor first. Come here and await cognition. So I will, I'll give some honest opinions with this, because I have got further now. I do know a little bit more about the game. For one, I think it's a little bit too short. I can honestly see myself playing this game again, just so that I can basically get all the lore from it, all the goodies. Because I find a lot of these missions you have to miss out on the good stuff, basically. Because if you don't miss out on the good stuff, you take up too much time. Which, in my opinion, is a little bit sad, you know. I love the lore, and I want to hear more, not less. Right, you've got to get bloody close. I actually don't like how close you have to get. So, hop on. Actually, I believe there's only one place. Okay. So, it looked like... Some things look like you should be able to destroy them, but you can't. So, there are a few bugs in the game. However, the game does a really good job of when you finish the mission, it autosaves. So you can just load up an autosave and save yourself. I know we've had a bug. Essentially, it was the same bug happen in this series already. Can I get there? I can get there. Basically, where you buy a new skill, but you can't actually... It doesn't work properly. I'm not quite sure what the bug is, but fire at him. Ha ha ha! Death to the xenose. So yeah, there are still a few bugs here and there. Actually, I'm going to give that to you because that would be good. I have found that some of the units will sometimes get caught in an animation. It's rare for that one to happen. The game does reuse maps. If you do enough missions, you will notice that, yeah, it does reuse stuff. I'm not, you know, massively opposed to that. I really like the game, so it's not that big of a... It doesn't bother me that much, basically. However, it is short. It does feel like it's short. And you really can't do all the missions, which, yes, is cool for replayability, to be sure. But it's also annoying when you're like, no, I need to rush this mission. And you don't get all the lore snippets, and it's a wee bit sad. I'd have to use up another cognition. Oh well, do it. But apart from those few small little niggles, I love the game. I love how you can build your tech priests how you want. Like we've seen with these guys, you can have the first level in all the abilities if you want. Yes, it gets very expensive to upgrade them later on, but I haven't actually... Like, that isn't a problem for me. It just means I get to spend more time playing the game. But that's where the one issue of the game being quite short comes in. Because you only, you know, have to 100%. I'm already on 71%, I think. And I've tried, you know, actually it's the first one that I've played. It's still the first game. I haven't restarted or anything. But I'm noticing, yeah, in the later games you have to miss out a lot of mission, a lot of story, because... Oh, beautiful critical hit. Excellent. The servo skull is doing well, I see. No, I haven't even got my bloody Cataphracti Servitor or my my Castellan Battle Servitor. No, sorry. So you've got the Cataphractii Battle Servitor, which is, I believe, it's the servitor that's on wheels. It's on tracks. Hang on, which one just fired? Okay. Which is on tracks, I believe. And then there's the Castellan Battle Automata, which is basically the bloody big robot that they have. I think it's the Castellan Cybernetica. No. Is it Cybernetica? You bastard. You snivelling git. Okay. Kill all the enemies is our new objective. But yeah, they're the robots of 40k. Which aren't like... So the robots of 40k are very dumb. They don't have AI. They just have programming. So they are programmed to fire their weapons at anything that is designated a hostile target. Well, if the tech priests tell them everything is hostile except from people beyond this point, well, it will kill everything. And it won't kill anything beyond this point. They're very simple creatures. Come here. Right, what would this do? If you get a crit, it'll work. I would like a crit. Get me a crit. Come on. Yes, excellent. And there we go. -2. So we're now on 1. It will always round up at the end of the game. Sadly. Fire. Excellent, brother. Excellent. Now quickly gain cognition. And yes, later on... So it took me a while to realise that some of the weapons in the game are very much broken when you use them properly. So there's a weapon that fires in a straight line, and it hits everything in a straight line. And as soon as your brain is just like, hang on a minute, it goes how far? You're just taking out units in, you know, one unit will be here, one unit will be here, and one unit will be down. Oh right, yeah, they're all dead. These new weapons have made it's glorious. I actually love it that almost the hard part of the game is at the beginning. I quite like that. Now we have a lot of cognition. I actually know we're gonna have to wait. Just wait. We can't help it. Ah, coffee. Wondrous, wondrous coffee. Now sadly, you can't really do anything. So you're going to come down here and serve the Omnisire as best you can. By sacrificing yourself. However, you've actually got quite some range on your weapon. Ooh, 7 to 9? Fire upon them. Excellent, Scutari. Excellent. The Omnisire's wrath fills your circuits. Beautiful. Right, Tech Priest, you have quite a lot of cognition. Cognition. Yes, cognition. And your weapons don't need anything to use them. So what you're going to do is you're going to get some Wait, stop that. So sometimes what will happen is you'll hit these and it moves the screen to them. Come on. And you're going to use even more cognition to fire upon the enemy. So what you can do with your lowest level tech priest is you can just use him to be a cognition gatherer. Excuse me, I'm fighting off hiccups here. So you essentially just use them to gather up cognition. I'm playing R1 a little bit more dangerously, because why not? He should have to serve like everyone else. You're going to come through this way. And then we are going to destroy you, sir. Hang on, what the... Brother, I cannot pass this small bit of debris. I cannot step over these rocks, these slates. Bit dumb, fair enough. Oh yeah, and also, if you'll see, he doesn't actually have his servo skull. It's still on him. So when I go and send it, it leaves from... I love that. Back to him. I have heard some complaints about why Maechanicus uses Blackstone to upgrade their units and think it's a fair point. It's a fair point. I would have loved to have seen thrones in the game, which is the official money of the Imperium. Oh, hang on. Never mind. That's not going to do enough. However, you can break some of his armor, and then it would have been. Wait, I had 2 cognition. Cognition. Huh. Did I accidentally use one for? Oh well. Oh, never. We can't allow this. Are we going to go into another turn? Oh, we are. I actually don't think there's anything I can do about that. No, there isn't. Well. Never mind then. I guess my units are not as maneuverable as in my private game. Kind of makes sense. Sadness. So yeah, something else that you'll notice is the game does it rounds up. So if you finish with 2, like if we finish now, it will round up to 3. But then it also has a minimum. So.
Ooh, critical hit! Excellent!
Excuse me? Oh. What? When did they appear?
Kill them. Kill them now. With prejudice.
Ah. Excellent. And that is yet another mission down. The cohort defends the location of the Lost Scutari unit. Enabling them to move the Oculus Topographica back out of the tomb and towards the Scutari lines. The troops and the valuable surveying devices they escorted are saved from perishing in the tomb of Agilogesh. The squad survivors are back at our lines, and the Oculus has been salvaged. We have been set back in our exploration of the tomb of Agalosh, whatever, but not nearly as far as have been if the unit had been lost. Is the Oculus Topographica providing data? It is fully functioning, although at this stage I can report nothing other than that the tomb is huge. This shall be factored into future missions. Ensure I am appraised of any further developments, Subdomina. Victorious, dum, 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 victorious, dum, dum. So, what you'll see is, it costs us 16 to deploy him, but if we bring him back, we get 16 back. So, it's not too bad. And again, yes, it rounded up to 3. Sadness, but to be honest with you, we are doing alright, and as long as I keep on track, we should be able to do a lot of missions, which I hope you're all looking forward to seeing. Restore 10 HP. Beautiful. Gain 6 cognition. Excellent. Okay. Bajad sector located. Whatever the other tombs are... Hang on. Whereas the other tombs are sterile, this one is grossly bestowed with the union of life and death. The first scouting maniple to enter are overwhelmed by the appalling stench. They walk straight into channel houses. Biological remains plaster every wall and floor. Some are creatures indigenous to Silva Temboris, but others are unmistakably human. Presumably from the former colony of St. Escart's Hope. Their decay begins instantly as the sealed atmosphere of the tomb is breached. A metallistic scuttling heralds something even worse awaiting in the tomb. In this pit of disease and death, even of the minds of the tech priests is vulnerable before its horror. And with that, another tomb has been found. I'm a little bit worried it's been, well, okay, 3, 4, 5. That one was really bad. I see now where the, oh wow, and another one. See, so, because that definitely rounded up. So you can see these ones, we all went over the minimum. Except for maybe this one, we were bang on, maybe. Ugh, it's not good. It is not good, people. But anyway, let's have a look at our cohort before we end this recording. So next time we could go straight into the next. So, I definitely want to upgrade you. And I'm thinking this is what I want. So you, very, very slowly, you're leveling up. It's just how it is. Our engine seer. Wow, if I upgrade you, I actually can't upgrade any. Yeah, that's not going to give us enough. Cancel that. Although I want to get you as far as possible, I do think we need to upgrade this guy. He is in need. So let's get him this. Because at the very least now he can have that removed and he can have this installed. And he can use it for free. Or she. It could be a she. Could be. Do we upgrade you again? Do you know what? I think I might. I think I might. So the Lexicon. That would be dodge and HP, which I don't really like. That's good. Or crit chance. This is the one. Anything with crit is amazing. Although, I will admit 4 HP and 1 armor is pretty bloody good. However, crit is just superb in this game. Crit is just overwhelming. Hang on, that was crit, wasn't it? Yes. And look! Look! He has mechanical arms. He has a punching fist. Look, he's got a little like Pip-Boy thing on his hand. He's got a little screen, and then he's got his punching. My strong hand. Excellent. Now with 70, we don't have anything else that we can do. However, I am mistaken. Tech Priest, heal thyself. Excellent. Excellent. Do you have any other bits that you can equip? No. No, you don't. Okay. So that is where we're going to end this mission off. We can have a look here. Level 1. Level 1. So the primes all have melee weapons, which is why I don't like them. They don't have enough health to be melee experts. 10 health, no armor. 1 to 4 damage. That's what the servitors are for. So yes, we have got our tech priests upgraded. I believe I saw another mission. Ah, Scutari Rangers. Very nice, very nice. But we will be choosing our next mission in the next episode. So I hope you can join me then, and I hope you're looking forwards to it. And we'll see if the Omnisire protects, or if we are left to our own corruption and destruction. Until then, take care everyone, and as always, bye bye for now, and all praise the Omnisire.